Ang TNC po ay nakikiisa sa sambayan ng Pilipino para sa isang mapayapang bagong Pasko.
Ang bagong Pasko ay simbolo ng bagong pag-asa. Ito ay isang pagkakataon upang ating mapagnilayan ang mga kaganapan sa ating buhay.
Ang diwa ng bagong Pasko ay hindi mararamdaman sa mga palamuti o karangyaan sa ating kapaligiran, kundi sa alab ng pag-ibig sa ating mga dibdib.
Lahat tayo ay nakaranas ng hirap nitong taon na to. Dahil sa pandemya, nawalan tayo ng oportunidad. Kahit na anong mangyari, pinipilit pa din natin makapagbigay ng saya sa iba. Yan ang diwa ng bagong Pasko.
Para sa akin, ang bagong Pasko ay hindi concerned sa handaan o sa mga regalo. Sharing, giving, taking care of each other. Sana simula ngayong bagong Pasko, ganun na lahat tayo.
Maraming salamat po sa news channel. Maligayang Pasko.
Christmas is always a reminder to have an attitude of gratitude. And that means sharing the love and appreciating everything that matters to you.
Christmas is a celebration of life.
And let us all be grateful that we are enjoying God's gift of life.
Ang bagong Pasko ay simple at payak, nakasentro sa ating pamilya at sa ating Panginoon.
I want to remind everyone that we should treasure the connection that we have. We have our friends, our family, and of course, Jesus Christ.
Para sa akin, ang diwa ng Pasko hindi nagbabago kahit kailan. Ito ay panahon ng pagmamahalan, pag-iibigan. Walang makakatalo sa pagmamahal na binigay sa atin ng Panginoon.
Maraming salamat po, The New Channel. Maligayang Pasko!
Ang tunay na diwa ng bagong Pasko ay hindi lang paghahangad ng mga regalo o mga bagong bagay. Ito ay ang pagpapahalaga sa mga bagay na meron na tayo at ang matutunang ibahagi ito sa mga nangangailangan.
Maraming salamat po, The New Channel.
Dapat din natin tandaan ang totoong diwa ng Pasko, si Kristo Jesus. Noon, ngayon, at magpakailanman.
Ang bagong Pasko para kanako, dili ang masigarbong pagsaulog, kundi ang pag-ambit o ginabang sa mga taong mas nanginahanglan ng panahon sa pandemya.
Ang diwa ng bagong Pasko ay ang pag-iingat sa ating mga sarili, pagiging ligtas sa kapamakan, at pagpapabuti sa ating kalusugan.
Maraming salamat po, The New Channel. Maligayang Pasko.
Maraming salamat, The New Channel. Maligayang Pasko.
Ngayong bagong Pasko, isabuhay natin at maging saksi sa kaganapan sa Belen.
What does the new Christmas mean to me? It means reconnecting. Reconnecting with the people you love, the people you care about, the people you have not spoken with in a long time, that always made you happy.
We should never forget, Christ is still the reason for the season.
The new Christmas for us is focusing on the basic unit of society, which is your family, and virtual togetherness with friends and relatives.
And of course, sharing your blessings to others in need.
Celebrate Christmas with full of gratitude.
Maraming salamat sa New Channel. Maraming salamat sa Bb Channel.
Ang Pasko ay tungkol sa pagmamahal mo sa pamilya mo at pagiging mabuti sa kapwa.
Christmas is the season of giving, but you cannot give if your hands are closed. So open your hands and your hearts and give. And your open hands will receive so much more.
Maraming salamat sa The New Channel. Maligayang Pasko!
Christmas is the season of giving. It is best spent with our families. But let us not also forget that this is the celebration of the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Para sa akin, ang diwa ng bagong Pasko ay ang pagkakaroon ng mas madaming oras para sa ating mga pamilya.
Maraming salamat sa New Channel. Maligayang Pasko!
Christmas is always about sharing and caring, loving ourselves, and loving others.
Ang bagong Pasko para sa akin, malayo man tayo sa isa't isa, ang pagmamahal ay atin pa rin maipadarama. Maligayang Pasko po at manigong bagong taon sa inyong lahat.
sa labi mo'y naglaho na ang iyong tuwa at saya, napalitan ng kaba. Itatanong kung may pag-asa pa. Ang hamon ng panahon ngayon, tayo'y pinaglayo ng pagkakataon. Ngunit ikaw nag-iisa, huwag ka nang mangangamba. May kasama ka kahit nasan ka pa. Malayo man malapit din, ang Pasko'y darating pa rin. May luha man may ngiti, basta tayo'y magkapiling. Sa mundong nagdidilim, tala niya'y maglilinig. Ang pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwan ng bagong Pasko. Sabihin mo ang bagong umaga, sa pagkakatapay bumangon ka. Sa Paskong darating, pangarap ay tuloy pa rin. Kapayapaan ang maghahari sa atin. Malayo man malapit din, ang Pasko'y darating pa rin. May luha man may ngiti, basta tayo'y magkapiling. Sa mundong nagdidilim, tala niya'y maglilinig. Ang pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwan ng bagong Pasko. Kahit na magkalayo, ikaw ang lagi nasa puso. Kahit nasaan ka pa, dama pa rin ang pagsinta. Ang pagsinta, malayo man malapit din, ang Pasko'y darating pa rin. May luha man may ngiti, basta tayo'y magkapiling. Sa mundong nagdidilim, tala niya'y maglilinig. Ang pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwan ng paglayo man malapit din. Ang Pasko'y darating pa rin. May luha man may ngiti, basta tayo'y magkapiling. Sa mundong nagdidilim, tala niya'y maglilinig. Ang pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwan ng bagong Pasko. Pagmamahal sa puso mo, ang diwan ng bagong Pasko.
The new channel. The new channel.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers, They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone! Hello everyone and welcome to the new channel where we help you see the new you. I'm Dani Acuña and this is the Dani Art Show.
The show is about to start. Places. The show is about to start. You have to show a look, have a look, or give a look. Faces. Beautiful. No one ugly allowed. Are you ready? Here we go. Fashion is the art. Designers are the gods. Models play the part of angels in the dark. Which one of you would ever dare to go against? That beauty is a trade and everyone is paid. Fashionista.
How do you look? Hi everyone! Isang magandang Friday evening na naman sa inyo, kids and kids at heart. O ha? Hinatawan kayo ni Ate Dani ng runway. Take note guys, pasensya na kayo dun sa umpisa ko. Dahil nasa treadmill si Ate Dani. Anyway, pagpasensyahan niyo na yung boses ko dahil kakagaling ko lang dun sa vacation. You know. So anyway, kaya ganin yung opening ni Ate Dani dahil may kinalaman yan sa episode natin this afternoon. May kinalaman siya sa fashion industry. Can you guys take a guess? Hindi, yung special guest natin this afternoon is not a fashion designer. Obviously, hindi din siya yung model kasi ako yung nag-model for you guys. Wait nga, bigyan ko kayo ng post. Baka sakaling makakuha kayo ng hint. Ganyan, ganyan. Anyway, sige na nga, sabihin ko na, ang guest natin this afternoon ay isang photographer. Wow, bakit hindi nyo kalain na ang photography ay isa din form of art? But before we continue on with the show, kids, ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin ng art? Alam nyo ba? Wait, i-search natin yan. Art. So, kamusta naman ang week nyo, kids and kids at heart? Sana madami kayong nagawa. So, ayun. Ayan, si Ate Dani, nagpahinga ako when I got here and I'm still, naka-home quarantine pa rin ako, sabi ng mom ko. So, ayun, wait lang. Ang gulo ng safari, ah. Anyway. Okay, here is the definition of art. Art means, art is the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination, typically in a visual form such as painting or sculpture, producing works to be appreciated primarily for their beauty or emotional power. So there you have it. That's the meaning of art, kids and kids at heart. Isa siyang form of expression wherein you appreciate the beauty of things. That's the meaning of art, okay? So anyway, bago tayo magpatuloy sa ating chikahan, gusto ko lang kayo i-remind that please, you can share our live stream dito sa Facebook. Comment na kayo dyan sa mga gusto magpa-shoutout. And guys, you can also host a live viewing watch party. Tag nyo na yung mga friends nyo, yung mga pinsan nyo, mga teacher nyo. Malapit na mag-holiday, kaya dapat, di ba, let's share this live stream. Para the more the merrier. And of course, you guys can also watch the YouTube channel. Just type in Dani Art Show. And you can also like the TNC Facebook page. And of course, the Dani Art Show Facebook page. Ayan. Now na nasabi ko na yun, I would like to call on our script writer, our show writer, Kuya Oni Carcamo.
Okay, good afternoon mga kids and kids at heart. Ako'y sumingit lang dito kasi yung gusto ko itanong kay Ate Dani. Siyempre, hindi niya pwedeng tanongin yung sarili niya. So, ako muna magtatanong kasi Ate Dani, ganito kasi yan. Kaya yung ginawa mo kanina modeling, di ba? Kasi yung ating yung ating episode ngayon ay may kinalaman sa the art of modeling at yung kapartner niya na the art of photography. Ayan. At dahil ikaw ay model, Ate Dani, I'm sure marami sa mga viewers natin, mga bata, na malamang mahilig din sila maging model. Pwedeng paglaki nila maging katulad mo. So, tanungin muna kita tungkol sa karir mo, Ate Dani. Okay, gaano katagal ka naman nagmo-model? Kailan ka ba nagsimula, Ate Dani, ng pagmo-model mo? Paano ka nagsimula dyan? Sige nga.
Well, like, actually, growing up, medyo tomboy-tomboy ako. So, I started noong 2013 or 2014. Nag-college na ako nung masali ako sa modeling org ng Miriam College, yung Sikat Models. And then, nagpa-casting sila kasi ang kapartner yata namin for that time was FIP, Fashion Institute of the Philippines. So, there was a graduating batch na kailangan ng models. And sinama kami sa screening along with other modeling organizations. Siyempre, kumuha din sila ng professional models. So anyway, ayun, I was lucky enough na makast ako ng two upcoming designers. I think okay naman sila ngayon. So ayun, dun ako nag-start, and then when I graduated, dun ako nag-start to go on castings, go-sees, and it's a very crucial industry. 1 minute they like you, the next they don't. And madaming mga photogenic, telegenic na tinatawag dyan. At hindi si Ate Dani yun. Ako, mas preferred kong type of work as a model is yung events, yung actual events na andun ako. Kasi hindi nga ako photogenic. Yes, live events. So, hindi ako photogenic and telegenic. So, doon ako dehado.
Pero ikaw ba, Ate Dani?
Kumikilos ako habang nag-event kasi yung buong araw ako naka-standby sa shoot and commercials. Although I try that too. Every once in a while.
Pero ikaw ba, Ate Dani, nung maliit ka pa, pinangarap mo ba na maging model? Nasa dream ba yan? Nasa listahan mo ng pangarap yan nung maliit ka?
Hindi. Sa dinami-dami ng pangarap ko, gusto mo maging ng bata. Wala yun eh. Gusto ko maging princess, gusto ko maging sundalo, gusto ko maging police, gusto ko maging musician. Wala yung modeling dyan. Tsaka, late lang din yung pagiging beauty queen. Grabe. Late bloomer ako sa pagka-feminine side ko, di ba? Kasi growing up, I have a lot of guy cousins. So, ayun.
Pero kasi, di ba, yan ang naging trabaho mo, modeling mula nang graduate ka hanggang ngayon, di ba? Parang yan yung naging karir mo eh. Tama, di ba? Ngayon, sige nga, kasi ganito, marami sa atin na viewers ang malamang maging interesado maging model. So, ang tanong ni Kuya Oni ngayon, ano bang mga set of skills ang kailangan sa isang tao para maging successful na model? Sige nga.
Skills, I think, well, ewan ko kung skill to but you have to know your body. You have to know what angle works for you. You have to, kung maliit ka, if you're short, you have to know how to elongate yourself para mas pahabaan pa yung sarili mo sa pictures. And of course, kahit matangkad ka, gusto ng fashion industry yun, long-legged girls, tall girls, yung mahahaba sa picture. Madami akong kilalang na not so tall na models, pero they look very long sa pictures nila, ha? So you have to know your body, yourself. You have to take care of your skin. That's an investment. And, well, yung mga gifted na matangkad, hindi na nila kailangan yan. Basta, yun lang. Those two things. You have to know your body and take care of your skin.
Eto naman, habang nagmo-model na, halimbawa, paano ba maging halimaw sa runway o sa pag-model? Yeah, di ba? Sinasabi, paano maging halimaw? Paano ko mag-stand out? Yan.
You have to have the it factor, yung sinasabi nila. Di ko din alam, di ko din pag-gets kung ano yun. But I guess, charm, yun ba yun? Charm? Or parang, yung aura mo. Kasi once you enter the room for casting or go-sees, mafe-feel nila yung vibe mo eh. Kids, you'll learn more about that when you grow up. Yung how to, ano ba to, yung palakasin or palabasin yung aura mo. Anyway, bago tayo mapunta dun sa ganong usapan, aside from that, you have to have a fit body kasi when you walk sa runway, kailangan yung stamina mo, yung abs mo matigas because you have to elongate your body, you have to have strong legs too, ha? Because sometimes yung mga pinapasuot na garments and designers are very heavy or sometimes they challenge you, they make you wear very tall heels, very high heels. So, ayun, you have to be flexible on what they give you.
Ngayon, eto sa mga bata at saka sa mga parents nating viewers. I'm sure gusto nila malaman, at least dito ba sa Pilipinas, sa bansa natin, masasabi ba nating lucrative ang career na to? Pwede ba tong karirin talagang maging hanap buhay, Ate Dani?
Yes, pwede mo siya maging hanap buhay, but it's well, to be honest, it's a vain industry. You have to maintain yourself, and also you have to boost your ego kasi sa mga go-sees, sa mga casting, madaming tao kang makakasalamuha that kahit di sila ganun ka-bless sa looks, yun yung pinoproduce nilang aura. So the casters, they like that kasi they're selling their products sa masa eh. So, di ba, to make them feel good, kunwari, they're selling beauty products kasi nila yung mga babae na feel nila, maganda nila. So that they can sell their products easily or yung mga magaling kumain, inaaral yan sa mga casting or VTR. Kailangan masarap ka kumain. Kunwari, kumain ka ng spaghetti, kumain ka ng hotdog. Kailangan yung mukha mo, sarap na sarap ka dun sa product nila. So, ayun, kailangan mo din pag-aralan yung mga skills na yun.
Acting. So, sinasabi mo acting, Ate Dani?
Oo, yun. Acting, posing. Yes, pagkakakitaan mo siya dito sa Pilipinas, lalo na madami tayong mga products na binibenta dito sa bansa natin.
Ikaw ba?
Gusto natin lagi sabay sa uso, ayun.
Ikaw ba, since yan so far, yan yung career mo, no? Plano mo ba maging model hanggang maging lola ka? Ganyan. Pwede ba yun?
For me, actually, may age, may may expiration date, yung lalo na yung mga babae sa modeling industry. Because, some girls, they don't age gracefully, they don't age beautifully, they don't stay beautiful while they age, okay? That's why may expiration date. But kung gusto mo talaga, you can go on to commercials or beauty products endorsement doon. Kasi usong-uso dito, di ba? Parang pagtanda mo, take care of your skin, ganyan-ganyan. But eto pa, madami akong kilala ng mga models na their ages, matanda na, but they still take roles ng mga young, as a young character sa commercials, or meron naman ako the other way around. Bata pa, like ako, pwede ako maging mommy sa commercial ng gatas, ganon. So, you have to be very flexible and also your face has to be very flexible. Kung mukha kang bata, like me, si Ate Dani, 27 na, I can still go on to casting na mga pang mababang age kasi okay pa yung face ko. But when I go pag tumanda na ako and ayun, halata ng matanda na ako, doon ako sa mga pangmatatandang roles. So, yeah, madami pagkakakitaan yung industry, modeling industry dito sa Pilipinas, madaming jobs. Kaya nga madami ding foreigners na kumukuha ng trabaho dito.
Okay, okay. So, maraming client ang mga foreigners. Ganun ba? Ibig sabihin?
Yes, yes.
Okay pala, no? So, pero, as a whole, masaya ba yung industry na yan? Siyempre, ako naman, nagmo-model lang ako dito sa bahay namin. Okay. Pero yung industry na modeling, masaya ba yung industry na yan, Ate Dan?
Masaya siya because you get to meet a lot of people. Hindi mo akalain, minsan baka ma-meet mo yung may-ari ng isang clothing brand, tas kausap mo lang pala andun sa casting. Kasi yung mga may-ari ng mga brands na yan, simple lang din sila, kaya madalang lang yung mga halata mo, uy, ito yung may-ari na ganyan na, yung very social, ganon. Pero most of the clients, nandun lang sila, simple lang sila, and they really look sa mga models na nag-go see, sa mga nagka-cast. So, di mo akalain, yung katabi mo, yun pala yung may-ari ng brand, tas kausap mo lang. And you get to learn from them. You can ask them questions about life, kasi business-wise, madami ka din pwede itanong sa kanila, mga natutunan nila sa life, ganun. So, it's very fun. Tapos, eto pa, mapupunta ka sa madaming lugar. Minsan, papadala ka sa probinsya, minsan, papadala ka out of the country. So, it's a really fun industry. Then, kahit na medyo stressful kasi you have to go on castings, you have to maintain yourself, but yun, it's a fun industry. It's a roller coaster industry. Pero more on up kasi masaya talaga siya.
Masaya. Gano'n. Tama-tama, Ate Dani. Kasi nga, yung modeling, ang kapartner niya, itong guest natin, di ba? Yung craft ng guest natin, photography. Kasi magkadikit yan, di ba? Yung modeling, photography, di ba? At yan, ang mamimit natin. Ikaw, pati viewers natin. So, magbe-break muna tayo at ako'y aalis muna dahil panoorin ko kayong dalawa, Ate Dani, ha?
Thank you so much for the interview, Kuya Oni. Hindi ko kaya gawin yan without you.
Sige. Sige, so break muna tayo, mga direct, no? Mga kids and kids at heart. May break lang kami sandali at babalik kami sa special guest natin. Okay.
Hello everyone, kids and kids at heart. Welcome back to the Dani Art Show. And Derek, meron bang gusto magpa-shoutout? nag-pop up na sa notification ko. Hello, Criza, Natasha Celis. Pretty naman ni Ate Dani. Thank you. Ayan, siya yung isa sa admin ng Dani's Angels ko, mga supporters ko for Binibining Pilipinas. And of course, nakita ko na si Joshua Bundia. Thank you so much for tuning in. Marisol Acuña, hi ma, pa-shout out ang mga friends at relative natin sa Romblon, saka sa Kalibo. Hello po sa mga kamag-anak ko dyan sa Romblon at Kalibo. Peralta, ayun, mga Peralta dyan. Hello. Hi, Joshua Bendia. Hi, beautiful ladies. Miss Dani Acuña. Thank you. Ayan. Merry Christmas to you too, Joshua Bendia. Ayan, bago natin pagpatuloy ang ating shoutout, of course, sorry, nabubulal ako. Of course, gusto ko lang kayo i-remind na ang TNC ay mas lalong dumadaming aming shows. Kaya isa-isahin na natin yan. We have The Big Picture, shares inspiring stories of notable personalities, streams every Mondays to Fridays at 7 p.m. We also have HR Hotline, Human Resources Management, streams every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 12 noon. We also have The Family Business, that streams every Saturday at 4 p.m. We also have Life, Business, and Success Stories. That's the fourth project. Streams every Saturday at 10 p.m. Dubai time and 6 p.m. Philippine time. Beauty Beyond What Your Eyes Can See. Usapang Beauty streams every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Time to hear positive stories from those who recovered from the disease. COVID Stories streams every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Life Purpose and Turnaround Stories, watch U-Turn the Street. It streams every Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. Build and Own a Property. The Home Buyer streams every Mondays and Thursdays at 4 p.m. Laugh and learn from puppetry arts from all over the world. The Puppet Story streams every Monday at 5:30 p.m. Magbenta, bumili at tumulong dahil bukas na ang TNC Marketplace, an online night bazaar that streams every Thursday and Friday at 10 p.m. Know Your Rights and the Basic Law. YOLO streams every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Learn about money and more. Streams every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Philippine time and 5:30 a.m. USA time. Two leaders in one platform. TNC The Talk streams every Monday at 12 noon. Chill and Booze After Shift streams every Wednesday and Friday at 8:30 p.m. Strategize and Win in Life through Win Within streams every Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Learn Together Across Borders. Foreign Affairs streams every Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. Because Health is Wealth. Healthline streams every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Celebrate Women at Work. That streams every Saturday at 9 a.m. Always have an awesome day. That streams every Monday at 2:30 p.m. Cybernext empowers people and companies to be secured in a digital world. That streams every Wednesday at 12 noon. Know the emerging technologies shaping our future. Tech You streams every Friday at 2:30 p.m. Learn and know more about market leaders. That streams every Tuesday and Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Having a well home brings you to a well life. That streams every Tuesday and Saturday at 2:30 p.m. And of course, the Dani Art Show, Dream, Achieve, Nurture, and Inspire. That streams every Friday at 5:30 p.m. There are more upcoming TNC shows that will truly inspire you. Wait, we have one more pala. More about coping and coupling, couple goals, para sa mga couple dyan, that streams every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Catch also our TNC original shows such as One Day, a live storytelling. It alternates with TNC Town Hall, co-hosted by our TNC founders, Sir Lloyd and Miss Apple, a show where we talk to you, our valued audience. There are more upcoming TNC shows that will truly inspire you. So please follow our channel on Facebook and YouTube channel and let us help you see the new you. Nakakabulol yan. Dami-dami ng show dito sa TNC. So, kids and kids at heart, yung mga parents natin dyan, madami kayong matututunan sa TNC shows and you will find more shows na that will pique your interest, ikang nila. So, ayan, I can't wait to introduce to all of your special guests for this afternoon. Kasi, di ba, last week, yung guest natin is a multimedia artist. And now, ang guest naman natin ay isang photographer, o diba? Sumasabay tayo sa pag-evolve ng technology. Dapat lang. So, here's the intro for our guest for this afternoon. Yan. First time natin i-feature itong the art of photography, kaya I'm so excited to introduce her to you guys. Our special guest started out in the industry as a professional hair and makeup artist. Wow! And she was also a wedding hair and makeup artist for wedding. Tapos, early 2007 yon. While she was studying in De La Salle College of St. Benilde. So she was a working student. Wow. Kakaiba tong guest natin. She graduated with honors from the country's first AB photography degree program in 2010. Then she continued to be a photography intern while getting makeup project as a way to experience and observe the different studios in the metro. After a year, she established her own photography studio named MA Studio Manila. In 2013, she attended the University of the Arts in London. Wow! The school's name was Central St. Martin's and Chelsea College for further training and education in art direction, fashion photography, and street photography. Since she started to shoot professionally in 2011, she has worked with a diverse set of clientele from SM Mart Incorporated, SMBC Realty Corporation, to fine jewelry brands such as Jewelmer, Milade, Wanit ba to? Correct me if I'm wrong later, guest, to lifestyle magazines and to advertising and PR agencies. Wow, bigatin ang guest natin, Kids and Kids at Heart. Ang swerte natin dahil nag-guest natin siya this afternoon. Let's continue on with her intro. Through the years, she has worked to improve her photography skills by doing a number of fashion video productions, small budget to full productions, consultation projects such as e-commerce or people training, and she was also a teacher in her alma mater from 2013 to 2015. Kids and Kids at Heart, let us all welcome Miss Mao Aguasin. Yay! Hi, Ate Mao.
Hello? Meron na? Sorry.
Yes, meron na, Ate Mau. Would you like to greet our
everyone?
audience?
Hello, Dani. Hello.
Ayan. Ate Mau, grabe yung credentials mo, haba. Dami kong binasa. At nag-aral ka pa talaga sa London para lang sa iyong passion, art passion. Kakaiba ka.
Yes,
Before,
specific voices.
Okay, before we go on with our interview, gusto lang kita kamustahin, Ate Mau. How have you been doing since the pandemic started with the quarantine, and now what keeps you busy, Ate Mau?
Okay naman, everything is good. Like it's provided for, so we still have the industry started to shoot pa lang like maybe 2 months ago, so work is coming back na. So it's been a challenging year, pero still full of blessings and full of opportunities to reconnect with people. So that's a good way to see it. That's a good perspective to have.
Yeah, ang gusto ko yung perspective mo, Ate Mau. Positive lang tayo, di ba? Despite what's happening. Ayan. I'm excited to learn more about your photography. So tara, interview na tayo, Ate Mau. Ready?
Yes, game.
Okay.
Game.
So, Ate Mau, at what age did you start at what age did you start researching about photography?
I remember the earliest memory I have is siguro mga grade 5. So I was mga 11, 12 years old. Tapos I remember, like always requesting to carry a camera. Pero yung point and shoot lang siya na film. So yung Kodak lang. And then, I go around the campus lang in our high school. Tapos, I shoot lang anything. My friends, my classmates, my teachers. So that's my first memory. Tapos by the weekend, after the week, I have it developed kasi di ba film pa yun. Tapos gusto ko, happy lang ako na tinitingnan ko siya. But I considered it as a career when I was watching, parang one of the early TV shows of Chris Aquino in ABS. Tapos, I remember she was guesting Raymond Isaac. He was having a fine art show. Tapos that morning, it was parang mga 10:30. Tapos I remember telling myself na parang, uy, okay yun na. Tapos I wanted to be a photographer from then on. So that was third year high school. So that was 2003. 2003. Yeah. So it was from a morning show.
Curious question, Ate Mau.
Yes.
Meron bang may hilig din sa art sa family mo? Like, were your parents into a different kind of art? Or photographer din ba sila?
I grew up in a family of accountants. So both my parents are CPA and auditors. Tapos my sister is an auditor. My eldest brother, siya ang illustrator. So he does manga illustrations. So that's the artistic traits lang. My brother and then my grandma. My grandma used to be like a neighborhood fashion designer. Now she makes dresses for the community.
Oh, that's so iba-iba kayo ng art form.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Pero like, my parents are both CPA lawyers, CPA accountants.
Oh, ang galing. So, Ate Mau, aside from when you were in high school, nung bata ka ba, do you remember na fascinated ka talaga sa camera or sa photographs?
Yeah, I remember yung kinakalikot ko talaga yung mga film cameras. Di ba before, meron lang point and shoot yan. Tapos linisan ko siya. Kasi wala naman technology before, tapos walang information. So it's more of kinakalikot ko yung flip niya, hinahatak ko yung mga films, ganyan. Pero it's more of parang curiosity ko siguro yun that time, kung how it works. I don't have any idea with the technicals, with the skills, or with the principles of art nung time na yun. Pero I was just like looking for boxes ng mga camera and films. Tapos yung mga negatives, di ba igaganon mo siya sa araw? So
Yes.
I was playing that game nung mga elementary year ko. I remember outside the house, tinitingnan ko yung mga negatives.
How lucky were you na naabutan mo yung era na yon? Kasi ngayon, puro digital na, di ba? Parang kasi dati, kasi gaganon mo yung film, hulaan mo kung aling picture ba yung ipapaprint mo.
Oo. Yes. Tsaka na-addict ako dun sa Dani, yung, alam niyo yung game na, yung may disc siya, tapos papasok mo, tapos tinitingnan mo siya sa loob.
Yes, I know that.
So, may nagpa-face ako niya na hindi ko pinapahiram with anyone yung ganon kasi pinapanood ko talaga sila. Hanggang sa na-memorize ko na yung disc. So, pinapanood ko yung mga tao sa loob. Oo, yung mga cartoon sa loob. Yan lang. Yun lang naalala ko with my visual background. Ganun ka simple.
Ang galing! Buti na lang naabutan ko din yan. Yung mga kids ngayon, hindi nila alam yun.
Oo, yung ganyan doon. Kasi ikot mo siya.
Diba? Naalala ko yung gano'n namin, Toy Story eh. So talagang,
yes. Ibang cartoons. Meron siya mga Yogi the Bear, mga ganyan. So,
ang cute. Anyway, Ate Mau, let's go on to our second question. Uy, wow, second pa lang yun. So, what was your first experience as a professional photographer? Can you tell us yung memory na naaalala mo? Sino yung una mong shoot? Tao ba o subject? And how much were you paid? Kung pwede i-share.
Yeah. I remember, I used to work kasi as a makeup artist, diba? So, parang to learn more about the craft, I studied makeup and hair. So, there was this client na sabi niya, gusto ko mag-makeup pero gusto ko rin magpa-shoot. So, debutant. So one of my first paying clients was that client na ako nag-makeup, ako nag-hair, tapos ako nag-shoot in a suite in a hotel in Manila. Tapos siya yung first paying client ko. So I went home with, I think, parang 13,000, 14,000. Tapos, pero I did everything. Pero it was fun for me. So we did makeup mga 8 a.m. Tapos we finished mga 6 p.m. Tapos we did mga 4-5 layouts. Tapos nag-change pa ako ng looks. Tapos mag-shoot ako. Wala pa akong idea sa light, Dani. I have my strobe light kasi wala pa akong idea sa kung paano gumagana yung light. Pero it turned out well. super happy.
How was it? Do you have a copy of that with you? Pwede mo makita. Sige
hindi ko na siya.
Sige. I won't be pushy on that kasi syempre, di ba, mga first timers. Anyway,
that was 2008 pa. Yeah,
2008?
Yeah.
Wow!
So hindi pa uso yung mga hard
drives before. What did you do with the money na binayad sa'yo? Did you buy makeups or more camera tools? Yeah. Or did you treat your family and friends with it?
I remember that money, exact money, as in exact envelope, I spent it to go to Sagada for 10 days. So may term break after the shoot. Tapos I hopped on a bus. I bought a backpack. Tapos I went to Sagada for 10 days. That's the same budget. Yes, that's the same budget. Kasi parang I was so curious about traveling alone. So, yun ang una kong ginawa. Sabi ko, parang gusto kong magsagada kasi I have na the money, 'di ba? Parang for a college student, that was a big amount of cash. So I said na parang gusto kong makakita ng bagong tao. So I searched for parang a mountain trip, tapos Sagada was the option.
Ang galing. Alam mo, ate mo, bilib na bilib ako sa mga yung working students. Kasi ako, well, hindi ko naman kinailangan, pero hindi ko din siya tinry for extra money. Pero, alam mo, naiigit ako sa may mga guts na gawin yun. Kasi, growing up, I was sheltered. So, ayun, yung mga bagay na gano'n. Well, na-experience ko naman siya. Pero sayang, parang, hindi ko kasi na-experience yung pagsabayin yung nag-aaral ka. Tapos, kita ang pera, tapos alis ka kasi you earned it.
Yeah, thankfully rin, Dani, Biniled is art school, diba? So, the professors, the curriculum also is very flexible. Like, they understand students have, like, freelance projects na. They have their, parang, small jobs in the side. So, they support the schedule na. They support, yung kapag nagpapaalam ka ahead of time sa professors, like Biniled has a different culture in terms of arts. They have more flexibility and understanding on how early an artist can start his or her career. So I don't know, I was blessed to be part of such institution na they support like all the mentors are supportive, the professors are supportive, and they always say na, oh, go tanggapin mo, i-book mo. So like when you're a kid naman, parang, okay, sir. Ganyan ka lang, diba? So parang they're very open.
Ate Mau, so here's another question. What's your most unforgettable experience as a photographer and why?
Oh my gosh. A lot of unforgettable experiences. Yung mga out of towns for sure, mga out of the country, shooting celebrities and politicians. Pero I think if I'm going to pick out one, it's yung kapag na-aksidente ako sa work. So there was this time na nalunod ako sa Batangas just for work because I had to shoot in one island. Tapos sabi ko nga nung after nung incident with the wave, I was asking myself na, grabe rin tong work na to, talagang physical. Kasi a lot of people they see in fashion is, yung happy, elegant yung mga tao, glamour. But they don't see hard work, sleepless your nights become, how stressful the clients are towards their supplier. So it's really a career na kailangan strong-willed ka or mentally fit ka or focused.
Ayan. Ate Mau, so we have samples of your portrait photos. Yes. So can you tell us something about those habang pinapakita namin?
Okay, sige. I'll try, ha?
Ayan,
Yes.
John Lloyd Cruz!
This was shot for a magazine. He was awarded for People of the Year. So I think this was 2 years ago. Tapos he's very professional, very chill, very mellow. So I enjoyed shooting with him kasi I was expecting na malaki entourage, yung usual artista, pero I appreciated na he's very mellow. Kasi he's very close to his team. So I like watching people na ganon, like successful people who are still very down to earth and very connected to their staff, to their teams.
Oh my God, John Lloyd Cruz!
Very
Next direct.
Yes, si Madam.
Wow!
Yes. I remember always loving to shoot her, yes. Always loving to shoot her. I shot her first after the tragedy with her husband. So maybe like 2 weeks after or a week after, we went to Naga. This one naman was shot after she won for vice president na. So we shot this in her office. She's always she's an easy subject, very trusting. So it's
And her smile looks natural, ha? Like yung comfortable talaga siya
Yes.
with you.
yes, very selected people that I admire when I shoot. Yung bira ako ma-starstruck kasi I'm usually thinking of technical aspects of the shoot. So I usually think na how to make it the best possible angle. Pero with her, it's really like masarap siya panoorin and how she works with her staff, with her team. So she's
And I
those
like it that she's
politicians na
very powerful looking yet feels warm.
yes, very approachable lang, ganyan.
Yes.
She's very
Next direct.
trusting.
Ate Kat!
Yes. Yes, that was shot when she was crowned for Binibini. So I think this was for awards for women in style, women of style and substance. So this was for People Asia magazine, and she was awarded for women of style and substance. This was before she competed for Miss Universe.
Wow! So how was it shooting with her?
It was quick kasi of course she knows her angles, she knows her expression. It's easy, Dani, to shoot models. And she came from a modeling background, diba? So it's easy to shoot models, celebrities kasi they know their face, they know their angles. It's the challenge there is to how to go beyond what you see in Google. So if for example if you Google Catriona, she will have a set of images, diba? So the challenge is to deviate or parang give another interpretation of her look, of her energy, of her like how the people will receive her. So that's always my goal, like something different. Like for her, she's always glammed up. She's always like in pageant mode. So I want her softer. I want her more calm. So it's like
And
for
I
me
get
that's
that.
a
I
challenge.
see that in the picture. So
Yeah, like most of my shoots, Danny, it's always like, effortless lang. Like, relax lang. Ganyan. Kasi a lot of the photos that we see are very choreographed. Or planned or very, not really stiff, but like aggressive, diba? So I always like to produce photos na, relaxed, happy, soft, like, kasi they're beautiful. So, let them be beautiful lang.
So, kumbaga, yun yung trademark mo, Ate Mau.
I think so, yes. Soft, relax, even with the guys.
Next direct.
Yes.
Who's that? Who's that?
Your dog.
Grace Poe.
Yes.
Ooh, what's that for? Para saan yung photo na yan? Photo shoot?
This is for People Asia also. So they were featuring Senator Grace Poe. And then we were doing the last layout. Tapos their dogs were out for their exercise. Tapos diretso silang pumunta dun sa lap ni Senator. So we said, okay, we'll capture you with your doggies. So they were very game, and it warmed up the shoot more. Yes, kasi parang they're very close with their dogs. So super behaved. The other one is looking straight to the camera. Super nice shoot. And this was in their house.
Okay. Next, Derek.
Super cute.
Who's that?
Yes, this is Christopher De Leon, yes. This was for People of the Year also. He was awarded People of the Year, I think 3 years ago. And this was shot in his house also. So I like shooting subjects in their houses because they're very comfortable. So a lot of our projects are shot in the studios for commercials, diba? Commercial projects. But for portraits, I like shooting in their houses. They're more comfortable. They don't have to move around so much. They don't have to bring a lot of stuff because everything's in their house. So they get to focus on the experience. Like they don't have to be pressured.
Yes. Okay, next.
Yes. The Bello
Scarlett.
ladies. Scarlett, ang cute ni Scarlett with Cheetos. I remember this shooting in Batangas. So this was in Las Casas. So this was a cover for them. And what I remember is yung si Scarlett para mapatingin siya sa camera, her yaya gave her Cheetos. So she was so adorable during the shoot, like adorable and professional. That's what I remember about her.
Ay, nakikita ko na yung style mo talaga. Soft yung images mo, Ate Mau.
Oo, ayoko yung, like, I'm trying to avoid talaga yung puro attack. So, I always like it na parang we see people in their natural, in their relaxed versions.
Okay. Next po.
Yes, Jericho.
Ooh.
This was for Men Who Matter 2 years ago. So he was recognized for People Asia's Men Who Matter. So this was shot in Makati in a hotel. So like a cigar lounge. So this was fast kasi he's very professional, like quick shoot.
Pero hindi halata grabe si Echo.
Oo, hindi siya, like he's very of course it's
Next. We have Apple.
Yes, this was my first celebrity shoot. I remember this. I think this was in 2012. Ganyan. Tapos parang I was booked a day before. Tapos they told me na parang we're shooting a VIP. So there was no name. Tapos I had to set up my lights in one hallway in the hotel. Tapos yun pala, they were shooting a campaign for a telecom company. They were shooting a campaign in the ballroom, and then we had like literally done 5 minutes to shoot him. So this was one of the few layouts. Maybe I clicked maybe like mga 30, 50 frames. Tapos he's done na kasi he has to go. He has parang a flight or something. Or a press con. So it was a quick shoot. Pero my first celebrity shoot.
Wow, so you shot a lot of interesting people, ha? So Ate Mau, we'll ask you more about your photography skills later, but we'll just take a quick break. So Kids and Kids at Heart, abangan nyo ulit ang interview namin. Ang pagbabalik namin ni Ate Mau. So see you in a while, kids. everyone! Kids and Kids at Heart, welcome back sa Dani Art Show. Ayan. Sorry, we're almost done with the show. So let's bring back Ate Mau kasi madami pa akong questions for her.
Hello.
Ate Mau, welcome back! Ayan. Tuloy natin
Hello.
yung question ko for you, ha? Okay. Ate Mau, madami tayong mga viewers na interested din sa photography. So, can you give us some tips on how to better shoot portrait photos using our gadgets like camera? Yun. Can you help us?
Okay. I think the pinaka top two things that you have to remember when shooting with a phone camera is the angle and the focus. That's it. So for the angle, for portraits, it's always advantageous to have it a little upward. So yung mga selfie, same thing with your group. So that eliminates the illusion of double chin, of yung it gives you a slimmer waist, and I think yung focus naman is you go to your camera and then you have to tap the face of the person na gusto mong sharp. So that automatically changes a lot of yung Instagram feeds kasi it makes it more sharp, it makes it more focused. So I think it ups na the quality kagad.
Yung mga grid lines, so how can we better use that?
Grid lines is for rule of thirds. So the principle of art with that is you take 1/3 of the frame and then para mag-balance siya. So you have grid lines na 9 square. So your subject should be in either one of the intersections para yung subject mo ay occupying visually 1/3 of the frame. That's a composition principle. So para 1/3 siya, tapos may breathing space yung mga photos. We don't want to shoot everything na super tight, di ba? So we place our subjects para nadodraw yung eye natin in 1/3 of the frame.
So guys,
that's
remember the rule of thirds. Ate Mau, may tip ka ba dyan sa mga gustong gustong magmukhang matangkad sa photos or yung mga mahaba na yun, like lalong pahabain. So what tip can you give us? Kasama ka doon.
Matangkad na perspective always comes from low angle. So you have to go low. The one shooting should go low. So yan yung mga upo kami sa road. So that gives the illusion na long-legged kasi we're coming from a perspective na lower than the model. So you have to be careful lang with shortening the neck kasi since you're coming from a low angle, so na-eliminate your neck or the nose can be distracting. Yung hole sa nose, di ba, if you're lower, so you can see yan. So, syempre, for women especially, hindi siya elegant. Tingnan na parang nakaganon yung nose niya in front of the camera. So usually, when I shoot low, when I sit down on the floor and then I shoot the model, usually naka-chin down sila para diretso sila sa camera. So, yeah, para wala yung nose. Yes. Kasi ang nose ay distracting, yung nose holes. I don't know how you call it specifically, pero we call it like the nose.
Okay.
So
I guess I can use the rule of thirds and dyan sa pagpapahabang yan para sa mga binibini OOTD ko pag-resume namin, di ba?
Yes, kasi meron now, Dani, na with Instagram, di ba, everything is in the center. So if you want to...
Ano ba yun? Yung bagong update?
A lot of the photos in Instagram, di ba, everything's in the center. If you want to have a more interesting feed, you can use the rule of thirds. Like, para yung mga photos, parang very dynamic sila in terms of the feed. So they can, parang gumagalaw ka dun sa feed mo. Hindi yung nakasentro ka lang lahat. That's one easy OOTD tip.
Ayan guys ha, sa mga nag-aayos ng Instagram feed dyan, the rule of thirds, don't forget that. So, okay, I have more questions for you, Ate Mau. Wait, let me find it. So, Ate Mau, what's your dream photography subject? and why?
Nothing specific, no one specifically, and nothing specifically, Danny. I'm always open. I'm always just like, okay, game. So coming coming from senior subjects to more humble portraits, I'm always excited to shoot people. Because for me, yung few hours that you spend with them is really enriching. You get to see different views, you get to see different perspectives, you get to see different life paths. So I think with in terms of dream shoots, I still love doing successful people. People from humble beginnings. I still like doing people who are on top, like because how like they're they're more open to teach you. So no one specific actually. It's more of profiling na I would be and remarkable people of successes and passions, like not only in the business world pero in charities and people who make change, who drive change. So that's always an exciting project for me.
Okay. So,
Drive
Ate
change,
Mau,
yeah.
what's your ultimate goal as a photographer? And what do you want to achieve with your art?
In terms of photography, like I wanted I want to be still a portrait photographer. I want to be a people photographer even 10 years or 20 years after. I like to have commercial projects, but I still want to engage in personal sit down portrait sessions. That's for me. That's my favorite part. Like you get to sit down with people. You get to ask them questions. You get to be off record with them. You can have this like 4 6 hours of their time, and then that's the most fulfilling. So, in terms of dreams, like I will be grateful just to be a portrait photographer for decades to come.
Wow. So, Ate Mau, what advice can you give to those parents and children who also wants to look into photography as a professional work?
Yes, to the kids, I think I think you should research a lot. A lot of the art industries, artist careers, it needs to have thorough research before you engage. So, but do not be afraid to engage as well. Like research is not enough. Then you have to take action also. So you have to say yes, 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 and then prepare for heartbreaks, prepare for disappointments, and for the parents, um, support is really hard, especially if you're not from the same field. Pero an artist is always I think an artist is always a good investment kasi the joy that they can share, the love that they can share, the perspectives that they can share is a worthwhile investment for the community. Like imagine a community without artists. Imagine shows like this without artists. So I think it's time for Filipinos to consider for the Filipino family to consider artistic careers as an ambition or as a goal or as a valid dream. The dream of
Totoo
art
yung sinabi
like
mo.
kahit na art career. Kasi we have this perception na artist so magugutom siya. No, it can go a lot of ways. Same thing with business careers. Pwede rin siyang magutom all his life. Pwede rin siyang hindi mag-succeed. Nothing is guaranteed based on what you want. Pero if you give our artistic people a chance to thrive and to search for themselves, you will see na all they want to do is create things that are beautiful, create things that will be appreciated by people, or designs that will make our lives easier. Even product designers and architects are technically our artists. So if we fund if we support, if inspire, I think it's not naman na parang I will be there, or parang it's just accepting na this person is like this. This person is, ito ang dream niya. So every dream is valid. So I think that's one mindset na we should all accept na every dream is valid. We cannot question them. I'm lucky that I'm lucky that my parents were not so sure, pero they were game na parang okay. Pero they weren't 100% sure na ano mangyayari sa'yo. That's where faith comes in. Na parang my mom is very prayerful. So I think yun ang naging weapon niya talaga. Pero with the journey, it's really different with from other careers, pero kasi it's filled with emotions, it's filled with heartbreaks, it's filled with disappointments, it's filled with celebration then, and filled of magic talaga, like filled with magic. Days are magical, projects are magical. For me, I still consider every project as magical, na parang ang galing, everything went into play. So how can we blame it with human efforts?
So, Ate Mo, grabe yung sinabi mo ah. I believe, I totally agree with everything that you said. So, ito na, Ate Mo. Here comes the billion-dollar question.
Ala.
Dani Arjo. The last question, the most important question on this whole interview. So, Ate Mau, what if one day may lumapit sa yung bata, tapos tinanong ka, Ate Mau, why is art important? Paano or ano ang isasagot mo sa batang yun?
Why is art important? I think art is important kasi it focuses on the beautiful things. Like, and even making dark or ugly things beautiful. Like, normal, like the usual people won't appreciate ugly things as beautiful. Pero artists, we were trained or with the naked eye. There's always a story behind it. It's art. Art connects people. Like when we see art, we talk to people. We build relationships with people. Art is a medium para we can connect to people who are not the same profile even, or to people who are not of the same circle. We don't even know a lot of people na, for example, the artists come from different areas or different life stories. So it exposes us to different stories. I hope it makes sense na for me, art triggers connection.
Yes, tama ka dyan, Ate Mau. I totally agree. I'm speechless up. Hindi ko pang gamitin yan as an answer sa Bb Pilipinas. O,
Yes.
matanong din ako ng same question, no?
Oh,
Grabe.
diba?
So, yun na po yung corona.
Oo.
So,
Sabihin mo
Ate
lang
Mau,
yes.
ayun, connection. Ate Mau, so, would you like to greet your audience sa mga nag-abang sa interview mo this afternoon? Or would you like to shout out or plug your account?
Yes. Hello po, everyone. So, thank you to TNC first and foremost. Thank you to Sir Oni. Thank you for Dani for this time. And thank you to Miss Harvey. So, Miss Harvey Chua is my business mentor in College of St. Benito. So she was the one who recommended me to be interviewed. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your trust, guys. If ever you get the chance to check out IG, you can visit me on at Maria X Aurora. So that's my full name. And for my work, you can visit Aguasin.com. So I get to update portraits, fashion, commercial, and videos that I shoot during the year. Usually I update it once or twice a year. So hope you can follow me.
Ayan, sabay-sabay natin i-follow si Ate Mau sa kanyang IG, okay? Kids and Kids at Heart. Ate Mau, thank you so much for spending your Friday evening with us. Madami kami natutunan sa'yo, lalo na malapit ang holiday season. So we can use yung mga tips na binigay mo sa amin to take photos of our sumptuous food sa Christmas and New Year. And of course, we can take better photos of our loved ones so that we can keep them forever. We can print them, hang them on the wall, di ba?
Yes.
Ayun. Thank you so much, Ate Mau, for
Thank
this
you.
wonderful guesting experience, okay? So,
Thank
ayun.
you.
Thank you. There we have it again. There we have it, Kids and Kids at Heart. Isa na namang masayang Friday evening ang naganap dito sa Dani Art Show. Kids, take note sa mga binigay na tips ni Ate Mau, ha? We can use it soon, okay? Malapit na ang holiday season, so let's take beautiful photographs of the things that we love. So again, ako ang inyong Ate Dani, reminding you all to dream, achieve your dream, nurture it, and inspire others. Paano ba yan? Kita-kita ulit tayo next week, Friday, dito lang sa Dani Art Show, sa TNC Facebook page. So, see you next week, guys. Mwah! Have a great weekend.